Well, you know, the skies are as busy as the roads. 3.6 million passengers are expected through Atlanta's airport over a 10-day period, one of the busiest years on record. 11 Alive's Karis Belger is there in the thick of it. Karis, you've been there all day since noon. How do things look right now compared to earlier in the day?
Well, they're busy, but they certainly are moving. We've been talking to people all day today. I want to mention that a lot of people are really just trying to hustle through and get to their flights, get to that TSA line, make sure that they get through as smoothly as possible. But the big piece of advice for every traveler is to make sure to arrive early. The familiar roar of rolling suitcases echoed through Hartsfield-Jackson as people filed in to catch their flights.
My flight's in 2 hours, so I mean, I've gotten to Hartsfield-Jackson 48 minutes before my flight and made it, so like, I feel pretty confident.
But for some, like Cassidy Barossa, the frustrations had already begun.
Coming from Charleston, had a layover in Atlanta up to Connecticut. The plane broke, that's what they said. Can I keep walking? Okay. And I missed my connecting flight, and they put me on a flight this morning. And
on X, formerly known as Twitter, Atlanta airport officials announced more than 32,000 people were screened before 8 this morning, a record for the airport. Kendry and Daphne Jaimes arrived just after noon Wednesday, hoping for a smooth pass through airport security.
We know the holidays are coming, so it's hectic right now, so we're just trying to make sure we get there on time and not miss our flight.
How early, you may ask?
Do you normally try and come this early?
Yes.
We're Hispanic. We're Hispanic, so we try to come at least 4 hours, 6 hours.
I guess it's just in us to be actually early. I get really anxious if I'm not early or there on time.
Just a few of the countless others making their way through Hartsfield-Jackson, full of hope and on their way to fill their bellies. Now, the busiest travel day is still expected to be Sunday, and the advice for travelers is still the same. Make sure you arrive at the airport at least 2 hours before your flight. Back to you.
And there's always a lot to do over at Hartsfield-Jackson if you follow the rules and get there early. All right, so